Hey everyone, Britton here, also known as Smoky Dude, and today I'm back doing another reading. And the reading I am doing today is actually from a novel. It is Perdido Street Station by China Mieville. If I wasn't already annoying enough about this book, I decided to read a passage from it. Now, before you guys start getting worried, this won't be a frequent thing. I definitely will be doing readings sporadically as the channel moves on. I'm trying new things, and also I enjoyed doing the last one so much, and there were some people who really liked it. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a reading, like I said, from Perdido Street Station today. I really enjoyed this book a lot. I hope you guys enjoy it. I think this one's probably the best one I got from the few recordings that I did. So yeah, not really much else to say. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Enjoy the reading, and take care. This is a reading of China Mieville's Perdido Street Station. In this city, those who look like me are not like me. I made the mistake once, tired and afraid, and desperate for help, of doubting that. Looking for a place to hide, looking for food and warmth at night and respite from the stories that greet me whenever I set foot on the streets. I saw a young fledgling, running easily along the narrow passageway between drab houses. My heart nearly burst. I cried out to him, this boy of my own kind, in the desert tongue, and he gazed back at me, and spread his wings, and opened his beak, and broke into some cacophonous laughter. He swore at me in a bestial croaking. His larynx fought to shape human sounds. I cried out to him, but he would not understand. He yelled something behind him, and a group of human street children congregated from holes in the city, like spirits spiteful to the living. He gesticulated at me, that bright-eyed chick, and he screamed curses too fast for me to understand. And these, his comrades, these dirty-faced roughnecks, these dangerous, brutalized, immoral little creatures with pinched faces and ragged trousers, spattered with snot and rheum and urban dirt. Girls in stained shifts and boys with jackets too big grabbed cobblestones from the earth and pelted me where I lay in the darkness of a decaying threshold. And the little boy, whom I will not call Garuda, who was nothing but human with freakish wings and feathers, my little lost non-brother, threw the stones with his comrades, and laughed and broke windows behind my head and called me names. I realized then, as the stones splintered my pillow of old paint, that I was alone. And so, I know that I must live without respite from this isolation, that I will not speak to any other creature in my own tongue. I have taken to foraging alone after nightfall, when the city quiets and becomes introspective. I walk as an intruder on its solipsistic dream. I came by darkness. I live by darkness. The savage brightness of the desert is like some legend I heard a long time ago. My existence grows nocturnal. My beliefs change. I emerge into streets that wind like dark rivers through cavernous brick rock faces. The moon and her little shining daughters glimmer wanly. Cold winds ooze like molasses down from the foothills and the mountains and clog the night city with drifting rubbish. I share the streets with aimlessly moving scraps of paper and little whirlwinds of dust with motes that pass like erratic thieves under eaves and through doors. I remember the desert winds, the Kamshin that scourges the land like smokeless fire, the foam that bursts from hot mountainsides as if in ambush, the sly simoom that inveigles its way through leather sand screens and library doors. The winds of this city are a more melancholy breed. They explore like lost souls, looking in at dusty gaslit windows. We are brethren, the city winds and I. We wander together. We have found sleeping beggars that clutch each other and congeal for warmth like lower creatures, forced back down evolutionary strata by their poverty. We have seen the city's night porters fish the dead from the rivers, dark-suited militia tugging with hooks and poles at bloated bodies with eyes ripped from their heads, the blood set and gelatinous from their sockets. We have watched mutant creatures crawl from sewers into cold, flat starlight and whisper shyly to each other, drawing maps and messages in the fecal mud. I have sat with the wind at my side and have seen cruel things, wicked things. My scars and bone stubs itch. I am forgetting the weight, the sweep, the motion of wings. If I were not Garuda, I would pray, but I will not abase myself before arrogant spirits. Sometimes I make my way to the warehouse where Grimnibelin reads and writes and scrawls, and I climb silently to the roof, and I lie with my back to the slate. The thought of all that energy of his mind channeled towards flight, my deliverance, lessens the itching in my ruined back. The wind tugs me harder when I am here. It feels betrayed. It knows that if I am made whole, it will lose its nighttime companion in the brick mire and midden of New Crobazon. So it chastises me when I lie there, suddenly threatening to pull me from my perch into the wide, stinking river, clutching my feathers, fat, petulant air warning me not to leave it. But I grip the roof with my claws and let the healing vibrations pass up from Grimnibelin's mind, through the crumbling slate into my poor flesh. I sleep in old arches under the thundering rail tracks. I eat whatever organic thing I find that will not kill me. I hide like a parasite in the skin of this old city that snores and farts and rumbles and scratches and swells and grows warty and pugnacious with age. Sometimes I clamber to the top of the huge towers that teeter like porcupine spines from the city's hide. Up in the thinner air, the winds lose the melancholy curiosity they have at street level. They abandon their second-floor petulance, stirred by towers that poke above the host of city light. Intense white carbide lamps, smoke burnished red of lit grease, tallow twinkling, frenetic sputtering gas flare, all anarchic guards against the dark. The winds rejoice and play. I can dig my claws into the rim of a building's crown and spread my arms and feel the buffets and gouts of boisterous air, and I close my eyes and remember for a moment what it is to fly.